Hello everyone and welcome back to the Mega Man X Legacy Collection All Achievements Marathon Let's Play Marathon Let's Play Marathon Let's Play Marathon Let's Play. Last time we finished off the remaining Mavericks, which there were only 2 left. We also actually killed Vile this time, and we also did some cleanup and got the remaining items. Except for 4 question marks. What are those? I'll get into that soon. Let's get into Doppler's Fortress, though. Here we are, Doppler's Fortress. I don't have much to say at the moment, except that we're about to get to the obligatory Crusher section. Because what is a Mega Man X game without a Crusher section? The only one that didn't have it was X1. Only one that didn't have it. After X2, they just kept adding them. I don't know why. It's almost here. Also, that spike section's kind of difficult. Don't blame me if you have trouble there. Just try to stay low. Anyway, here's the Crusher section. You do actually want to keep going from wall to wall. That is the best way to go about doing that. I've tried not doing that before, and I've died. So don't do it. Anyway, come up here. And we have a mini-boss. Here's Zero. X, I've come to help you. I'll stop the collapsing ceiling. You destroy that junk robot. Would junk robot be considered a slur in the Reploid world? I feel like that's probably not a great thing to say. There we go. Frost Shield, once again, saves the day. X, there's an army of powerful Mavericks in Dr. Doppler's lab. They've been modified by Dr. Doppler into war machines. Be careful. I'll watch my step. Thanks, Zero. I'm going to scout around. I'll catch up later. And I'll mustard later. How am I doing on sub-tanks? I'm doing okay, but I could stand to get more. So I am going to go ahead and get a Frost Shield out so I can charge it. And yeah. Now I'm going to come down here. And I'm going to almost just completely miss the point of using it. Anyway, come down here, and if you have all the weapons, all the sub-tanks, all the heart tanks, all the armor, and all the right armor chips and are at full health, you get the Tatsumaki Senpukyaku. I'm just kidding. Enter this capsule, X. Install this chip to enhance all of your parts. The situation should now be improved. Good luck, X. Yeah. So this is a pink capsule, and we get the hyper chip here. So throughout 4 of the stages, and we got the achievement, cool. Also turns our armor gold. Throughout 4 of the stages, there are pink capsules like this that contain an enhancement chip that can enhance your armor. However, you can only ever collect 1. You can collect exactly 1 of them your entire playthrough. If you get one, that's it. You've gotten the one you're gonna get. And on top of that, if you got any of them, you cannot get the hyper chip, which is why I didn't do it. So, with that being said, what they all do is, wow, I really almost died there. The leg upgrade lets you do a second air dash, which also means you can do a dash jump into an air dash, which is very nice. The Buster upgrade gives you the Hyper C. I don't know if that's the Hyper Charge or the Hyper Crash or what. It's basically infinite charge shots, except it's on a meter, and you can only use it when you've selected it while it's at full. If you start using it and then you select off of it, you will no longer be able to use it, as I will demonstrate. So I can use it now, but if I select onto it again, I can't use it. Mashing the button, it's not doing anything. And finally, well, not finally, next off the armor upgrade, now is actually 50% damage reduction. I still don't know if it's like only the shield when it's active, which is now red. But yeah. Okay everyone, I need to make a quick correction here in post. I was actually completely wrong about the body parts apparently. According to the Mega Man wiki, the body parts actually do give you a flat 50% damage reduction, but when the force field is active, it's an extra 25%. And then the chip makes the force field do approximately 75% damage reduction. So yeah. And then, last but most certainly not least, by standing still for a while, X's helmet, or not his helmet, but he'll get some particles going off of him, and it'll make a sound. And that's actually refilling your health, and if your health's full, your sub-tanks. Very slowly, but it's doing it. So now we don't have to worry about farming for sub-tanks anymore, thankfully, because that's not fun in this game. Also, according to the Mega Man wiki, the hyperchip actually boosts the power of all these parts. However, I am a little skeptical on that because the Mega Man wiki's been wrong a few times. But yeah. So yeah, we can go through here. Pretty easy. And we go down here. Wow, that actually like didn't get me hit until I went off the ground. There's also this section up here for some reason. I don't know why this like whole roof is empty. It's very strange. I just wanted to show that. And we're going to be using Ray Splasher because that is this next box's weakness. Yeah, let's get into it. We've been waiting for you, X. Dr. Doppler modified us after our first battle against you. Take a look at these new upgrades. And then they do a Dragon Ball fusion. This boss, his actual name is Godcar Machine Oinari. I am not joking. If you don't believe me, watch the credits after this video. And wow, I'm just kind of being bad at video games right now. I'm not used to him doing this sword attack this much. He usually, like, doesn't... There we go. He does the hands. That's what I was expecting him to do, but he didn't. Anyways, he is weak to Ray Splasher once again. Oops, I'm dying. I should sub-tank so I don't die. I don't have to worry about it. Anyways, there we go. If you'd killed both Bit and Bite, landing the last hit on both of them with their weaknesses, then this boss will actually be completely different. However, if you only killed one of them, or didn't kill either of them, this boss will remain here exactly the same. So that's that. And we're gonna save. Even though it does nothing, this game does not track your progress through the Sigma stages and the password. It does track something else important, though. Not the hyper chip, though. But we'll be getting that in a minute. So, if we didn't kill Vile, then this stage would be kind of beat up and busted, and these enemies would be weaker. I will show what that is later, or what that's like later on, but for now, I'm being bad. Triad Thunder. Use it. Ow. Ah! The enemy placement in this game can be really mean. Well, like, what is that enemy? Why are there so many of them? Why do they have to be like this? Awful. Anyway, we can get a right armor here, but I'm not gonna. No, I don't want it. Stop. Okay. There's water here. Fine. Wonderful. You know what? Something I'm gonna show here is, you can actually use the Hyper Crash, or Hyper Charge, or whatever, to do infinite neon jumps, which is entertaining. I'm not going to use it literally any other time, so there you go. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, we're finally gonna play a Zero. So, X, I'm on my way. Here's the thing with Zero. If you die with him, you can never use him ever again. He is gone for the entire playthrough. Why did they do this? I have no clue. And I don't mean like get a game over as him, I mean if you die once, he's gone. You cannot collect upgrades with him, you cannot use special weapons with him. He is like this forever. On top of that, if you go through a boss door or a mini boss door, he will automatically switch you back to X. And last but not least, you can only use him once per stage visit. Why? I don't know. But the weirdest thing is that he can actually go through this door. This is the only boss door he can go through. But here he is, going right through. And so we're gonna fight this mini boss here. This is Mosquitus, and he's dead. And so if we kill him with Zero, he crashes into Zero, leaving him with 1 health, and explodes. There you go. He's dying. And then X comes down here, is like, what was that explosion? Zero, are you okay? No, he's not. Sorry, X, I failed. It seems my power generator is damaged. I'll try and make it back to Dr. Kane's lab for repairs. You can't tell what is waiting for you. You can't tell what's waiting for you, X. You better take my beam saber with you. Crush them all, X. You're our last hope. So yeah, we get an achievement for that, which is part of the reason why I did it, but I mean, come on. I wanted this. So, now we have Zero's saber, which, since we have the arm parts, also shoots out a beam, and this does 16 damage, which is half a boss's health. The actual beam attack is multi-hit and will do even more, but not enough to one-hit kill an enemy. And as you can tell, you do not need to be at full health for this, so we can spam it to our heart's content. I will be showing some differences with this later, because there actually is an achievement I'm going to have to get with a password at the end of this. But for now, yeah. Why? These enemies, I swear, they spawn so fast, I hate it. Okay. And now we're at my absolute favorite part of this stage. The elevator. I'm pretty sure I'm safe in saying that this is the bane of all X3 speedrunners, because this part's horrible. There is a trick you can do to get up here really quickly. It involves a lot of damage boost. I'm not good enough to do that, so I won't. And I'm sure it's cost a lot of runners a lot of time failing it. Anyway, yeah. So we gotta do this slow climb here. Very fun. And these guys can kind of eat your shots too if you're too close to them, which is annoying. Get rid of that guy, that guy, that guy. And that elevator is actually a trick. You don't want to go on that one. Get out of here. Get out of here. These guys are brutal. Anyway. No! I was trying to do a neon jump. It didn't really work, as you can tell. I'm gonna not attempt that this time because I can tell it's not gonna work. I'm gonna mess it up. Anyway, here we are, at the boss. I'm gonna have the saber ready. What's this boss's weakness? I don't know. Figure it out yourself. I'm using the saber. It's underwater, which is neat, I guess. There's also a weird trick that can... I don't really want to call it a trick, because I don't think it's actually, like... I'm not sure it's something you can actually force happen. Well, I mean, kind of. I don't know how it works. That's what I'm saying. There's a glitch where this boss's explosion just kind of gets skipped. It's kind of weird. But yeah, it's dead. And there would be a different boss here if we didn't kill Vile, which I'll show in a bonus video. And here we are. Stage 3. And, wouldn't be a Mega Man game without a boss rush. So, I don't actually need to let my sub-tanks refill right now. We're gonna go through here. And here they are, the boss teleporters. Now, I'm gonna speed up through this, but first thing I want to show is... you don't keep your charge through these, which is annoying. Because that means I have to charge up the saber. Although you actually can use the hyper crash to use the saber, but you have to avoid getting hit. If you get hit, it resets the combo, so you have to do it again. Anyways, speed up time. And there we go. The boss rush is over. Thank the Lord. You know, I didn't really mind the boss rush that much in X2, because the Shoryuken made it kind of easy. Although I do kind of am kind of annoyed by the bosses in that game when refighting them. I at least have the Shoryuken. The saber is a bit clunky to use. Can I really just... thank you. It's not the worst though, and it is more forgiving in that you can, you don't have to be at full health to use it. Anyway, on to the boss. Dr. Doppler himself. This is definitely the final boss for real, guys. Here he is. I've been waiting for you, X. I'm Dr. Doppler. I've been watching your battles closely. Your victories over my men have been most impressive. I need superior Reploids like yourself, X. I offer you the chance to join us. Together we shall build a utopia where the Reploids rule under the watchful eyes of Sigma, our Lord and Master. No way, Doc! Your schemes end here and now! Sorry, I had to do a Sonic voice for that one. Perhaps you're not as smart as I once thought. Prepare to be ripped apart and to be born again as part of the new body of Sigma. Alright, here's Doppler. I mean, I can fight him normally, but, like, he's not very difficult. And also, he does that! You gotta be careful when you hit him, because, he does have a healing move. Any damage he takes while that aura is active, he heals. And so I'm being kind of careful when I hit him. And there we go. You are strong, X. Strong enough to defeat Sigma. Doppler, can you talk? Yeah, he can. He just did it. Sigma's true form is that of a computer virus. I was corrupted by him, and I created a horrific new body for him. Where's the body now? It's in the underground hangar of this lab. I don't think Sigma has occupied it yet. Don't worry about me. Destroy the body before it's too late. Time is running out. Thanks, Doc. And there we go. We're gonna fight Sigma. Oh, look, there he is. Let's get him. Oh, he's in the background. There he is again. And again. There's a lot of them here. Let's go up. And something I find incredibly weird is that you can see this door here is not really like centered. It's kind of strange, especially considering they made a custom door in X1 that was centered. Anyway, here's Sigma. We meet again, X. It was easy to corrupt that fool Doppler. And I would have succeeded if it wasn't for you meddling kids. But we are always destined to meet, aren't we, X? Let the eternal struggle begin. And here we go. Fight with Sigma. I am once again going to use the saber, because I want this to be over, to be honest. His weakness is Spinning Blade. I'm not using it, obviously, but if you want to know what his weakness is, there it is. I'm going to use Sub-Tank. And okay, you blocked it, great. And I'm dead! And what's fantastic is that we start all the way back here. Probably because they wanted you to be able to farm health in this stage, but you know, X1 did that a lot better. And I'm just gonna sit here and wait for my sub-tanks to fill up. Are you ready for round 2? Alright, let's get it this time. Got a good hit right there. Of course, you gotta be careful when he brings up a shield, but we got him that time. There we go. That was quick and easy. Should be noted that the just hitting close range is a fair bit more reliable than trying to hit him with the beam. Speaking of reliable hits, well done, X, but I am far stronger than my previous forms. Behold the power of the ultimate battle body. It would be the ultimate battle body, except for one major design flaw. Those vent ports on the top of them are actually his weak point. And it's not quite obvious that's where you hit him, because, as you'll notice, his head is what flashes. I'm gonna be safe and use a sub-tank. His head is what flashes, but that's not where you hit him, so it's kind of weird at first. You don't really understand why you're having so much trouble hitting him, but there he goes. We got the achievement. It's over, right? No, it's not. We have 5 more games. Also, it's actually not quite over. Unlike the other games where that was just the last hit and we're done. No, it can't be! I can't even defeat you with this magnificent body? There seems to be only one choice now. I'll possess you. No, you won't. Anyway, just gonna equip Acid Burst here for no particular reason. There's actually no trick I'm doing here, it's just, I just feel like it. Anyways, be careful here. or else you're gonna get stuck in the lava, and then you're gonna end your run. But as long as you don't get crushed, you'll be fine. And there we go, now we're actually done. Although we still have more dialogue. He said the D word! Darn, it's a dead end. I can't believe he would swear. Ha ha ha, give it up, X. I'll possess your body and rule the whole world. Arg! You're Doppler. How did you obtain this? How do you feel now, Sigma? Did you like my special vaccine for the Sigma virus? I'm sorry, it's 2021, I can't not laugh at that. X, I'm sorry to have given you so much trouble. I know I can never really atone for what I've done, but I'll try to set things right by taking Sigma with me. My program is fading. X, it's time to say goodbye. And then he dies. Doppler, not Sigma. I know they want you to think Sigma's dead, but let's be honest, you know he isn't. Hey look, it's the X1 ending. Again. Where's the text? There it is. X has crushed Sigma's plane once again. But many questions still occupy his mind. Why must humans fight against Reploids? I have had enough violence. And why must Reploids fight against each other? I've had enough violence. As X stares at the burning remnants of Doppler's lab, his body trembles from an unknown sorrow. By the way, it's not burning on screen, in case you're not able to see what's happening. What does fate have in store for me, he wonders. Well, at least 5 more games. He can only hope that someday Dr. Light's plan for him will finally be revealed. Unknown to X, his destiny has already been decided. To save mankind, he must destroy Zero. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. That line is not in the Japanese version. But only time will tell when and why. So yeah, they kind of just added that to the English version for whatever reason. And here we go, the cast. You know, for whatever reason, in X2 and X3 they don't actually show the credits, they just show the cast. I don't get why. Anyway, that was X3. Yeah, I got a lot of problems with this game. Although, I mean, this playthrough did go a bit smoother than the X2 playthrough, surprisingly. I don't like this game, if you couldn't tell. I guess I didn't really make it that obvious in this playthrough. It went kind of okay. I really don't like it as much as X1 and X2. There's just a lot of little things about it that annoy me. And I just find X1 and X2 more fun. But I guess if you liked X1 and X2, you might as well give this one a shot. Yeah. The story also just kind of is meaningless. this game was being developed at the same time as X2 or X4 was. Now, to be fair, X4 still had like 2 more years to be released when this game came out. So obviously they didn't have many things finalized, if any. But it's kind of a shame that they didn't use the fact that they were working on 2 games at the same time to plan out the story. Because this seems like it should have been the end, but it wasn't, and it wasn't even planned to be the end. So instead we just get, oh, Sigma's dead, but, you know, he comes back in the next game. Spoiler alert, I don't think you care at this point. It's very strange. I don't really care about the story in these games that much, partly because it's not good, but I can't look past the missed potential here. Yeah. So, that was X3, but as you might have assumed, we do have at least like 1 achievement that I haven't gotten yet. I'm pretty sure it is just 1. And we'll be getting that soon. After these credits. Not really credits, but you know what I mean. Oh yeah, and there's also an achievement for reaching the end of the credits, like all the other games. So we're getting that too. I also don't know what's up with these power ratings. They seem kind of arbitrary. Here's God Carmachino Inari. Yeah, cool. And then, here's Vile Mark II. And then we got Dr. Doppler. His speed is way higher than Vile's, although they don't seem that much different in agility. Sigma, Kaiser Sigma is somehow more speed than regular Sigma, which doesn't make sense. He's clearly way slower. It just doesn't make sense. Sigma Virus. Yeah. Unknown. And, likewise with X and Zero. What's their power and speed? I don't know. Figure it out, buddy. And you! Not as Mega Man X this time. But hey. Me. You. Me. What does it matter? Thanks for playing. Presented by Capcom. And we got To Save Mankind. Now we have 1 more achievement to get, and I'll be back with you then. I have to play through the Sigma stages again. Something I haven't mentioned yet is the password screen is slightly different in this game compared to X2, even though it's like the exact same graphics. There's one very important difference that makes typing a password in here way more annoying. In X1 and X2, pressing Y increases the number, whereas I didn't need to change that one. Whereas pressing B would decrease the number, which is convenient. That's nice. But in this game, pressing B takes you out of the password menu, meaning you have to just go around again. Why did they do this? I don't know. Anyway, we're almost there. This password is special. It also only properly works in the SNES version, and as a result, the Legacy Collection version. So, what's so special about it, you might ask? Well, for one thing, we do have the beam saber already, because that's just kind of a thing that you can save in the password, even though your stage progress through the Sigma stages is not reset. Also, I don't have the arm parts. I just have the saber, so I can very quickly use the saber, which is nice and convenient. Now, the strange thing here is that, so okay, I have the leg chip, whatever, but if I stand still here for a minute, anything now? There we go. I also have the head chip, and I also have the body chip. What's going on here? Well, although you're only able to obtain one chip per playthrough, the password actually lets you equip 3. If you try to equip 4 through a password, it will not work. You'll actually get none of the bonuses. But you can equip 3, and conveniently, I don't want the arm parts anyways, so I have the ones I want. Anyways, I'll see you all back at Sigma, because that's what we got next. Okay, I am at a whole hour and 10 minutes of recording time into this episode. I'm ready to be done, but we're almost done. It's much easier to hit him from there, because it's very easy to get knocked out of the saber animation. But there we go! Extreme danger! We did it! We got all the achievements in X3. And let's go prove it. There we go, 50% of Hunter medals. A new wallpaper has been added. Again, we'll check that out later. But there we go. 33 achievements. 11 for each game, including 11 for X3. I am so glad to be done with this game. But there's worse ones I'm gonna have to do later on, so... Is this really a win? I don't know. Anyway, that's it. We did X3. It's done. Thank you so much for watching. I have spent a whole hour and 12 minutes recording this finale. And it's probably only going to be like 30 minutes in the video. So, I don't know. Thank you all for watching. Tune in next time when we start X4. I'm tired. I'm going to go to sleep. Good night.